Family Man focuses on the lives of the Scottler family and the continual learning that goes with management. While dealing with issues that stem from a sibling rivalry at home to complex situations in the workplace, the parents are put in difficult situations that demand proper handling and care. These situations test management styles, techniques, and lead to learning. With both humorous and serious tones, Family Man delivers a witty take on being a manager in today's fast-paced business environment. Peter and Laus are managers at competing accounting firms. They are also husband and wife. Around the office, Peter is well liked by his employees and the administration for being easygoing and enjoyable to work with. However, because of his lovable nature, he runs into problems managing and leading his employees. Laus, on the other hand, is head of her department and it runs like a clock. She is powerful, driven, and yet completely disliked by almost everyone around her. Although she may generate good numbers for her company, her employees get sick of her mistreatment. Many of them constantly look at other firms to get away from her reign. Their children, Christy and Stewie, are top of their class. They are popular but quite unhinged. They are incredibly competitive and always looking for a way to get ahead of each other and their parents. The show focuses on the implementation of management concepts in the workplace, dealing with ethical challenges, and the developmental progression of the workplace environment as a result of these changes. Throughout the show, Family Man will compare and contrast the characters as well as the work environments. Peter is married to Laus and the father of Christy and Stewie. He is a mid-level accounting manager at the Dunder & Dunder firm, who has motivational and interpersonal skills, but lacks the conceptual skills necessary to be an effective and efficient manager. Initially, Peter has a laissez-faire management style and wants to be the cool manager at the firm. Because of his strong interpersonal skills, he is liked by all of his employees, but he does not have limitations with the extent of his friendships with coworkers. He likes to drink with his staff almost every day after work. At the beginning of the show, he does not have any limitations with friendships at work. Peter is best friends with his coworker Chester, but as the show progresses, he quickly learns to have a delicate balance between friend and manager. The management concepts Peter will portray throughout the show will include the strong skill of motivation and the progression of implementing conceptual skills. Louse. Louse is the wife of Peter and mother to Christy and Stewie. She is a mid-level accounting manager at Mifflin Kiflin. Louse is an experienced manager who has the technical and conceptual skills necessary to be an effective and efficient manager. However, she greatly lacks interpersonal skills, which hinders her success at the firm. Louse has a tough personality and management style, but also strong planning skills. However, because she lacks interpersonal skills, she has difficulty motivating and communicating with her employees. The show will demonstrate her progression into a personable and motivational manager. Chester. Chester is Peter's best friend and co-worker at Dunder & Dunder. He is from Mandekistan, where treatment of women never progressed from the Dark Ages. Chester has a huge crush on Peter's secretary Daisy, but because of his cultural background, he says inappropriate comments thinking he is paying her compliments. Whenever Peter tries to confront him about his poor efforts or his sexual harassment towards Daisy, he uses the friend card and brushes Peter off. Chester will demonstrate ethical concepts in Family Man. Daisy. Daisy is a gorgeous former Playboy model who is now Peter's secretary at Dunder & Dunder. She's funny, works hard, and is very caring. While she has respect for Peter and is constantly trying to help with his new management position, she has to deal with Chester's sexual remarks on a daily basis and doesn't know what to do to make him stop. Daisy is also used to demonstrate ethical concepts in Family Man. Stewie. Stewie is the son of Peter and Louse, and also a good-looking sophomore at All-Time High School. He is extremely popular because of his status as a varsity football and basketball player. Stewie greatly looks up to his dad, and is also very competitive, especially with his sister, Christy. He purposely dates her friends to irritate and outdo her. Stewie's character is used to add humor to the show and to demonstrate Peter and Louse's managerial skills used in a home setting. Christy. Christy is the daughter to Peter and Louse. She is the most beautiful girl and most popular girl at school. She is a senior at All-Time High School and the captain of the varsity cheerleading squad. While Christy is very social, she's mean-spirited towards her younger brother. She's constantly competing with him and trying to piss him off by dating his friends. She has no desire to listen to her parents and does exactly what she wants to do. Professor Williams. Professor for the course How to Be a Better Manager. He helps Peter strengthen the managerial skills he is lacking and helps him learn to implement managerial concepts to be an effective and efficient manager. He's very upbeat, kind of quirky, and loves to teach. He will be used to demonstrate managerial roles and strategic management. Miss Ethics. Miss Ethics is the ethics officer Peter hires to help with the implementation and monitoring of the Code of Ethics. She helps Peter resolve the harassment issue with Chester and helps Chester learn appropriate conduct in the workplace. She's older than the rest of the characters, but likes to have fun and joke and keep the mood light at work, while remaining stern when needed. The main managerial concept she will demonstrate is the effectiveness of an ethics officer. She will communicate ethics information and policies to the employees of Dunder and Dunder and will ensure that misconduct is reported. Susie. Susie is one of Laos's employees at Mifflin Kiflin. She is sympathetic and caring, loves cats, and is a lonely person. Although Laos seems too harsh with the employees, Susie doesn't see Laos as a threat. Rather, she realizes that Laos has an interpersonal skill problem. She has concern over Laos and wants to help her. Her character will be used to demonstrate Laos' lack of interpersonal skills and to show how the rest of the staff portrays Laos. Marcella and Geronimo. Both of these characters are bartenders at the tavern and will be used to demonstrate how managers should not drink with employees. Target market. Our target audience is young professionals between the age of 25 and 40. Why would we target this market segment? At this age group, they are most likely to be in a professional environment. The characters in Family Man can relate to them. At this age, they're usually married and maybe even have a couple of children. In our story, both parents are full-time professionals. By addressing common workplace issues, we hope to hit home with the viewer and personally engage them by discussing actual management concepts, which can also be used in their own profession to grow and help them create solutions. Managerial concepts. The concepts involved in the show will change from episode to episode. However, one of the main concepts we will focus on is ethics. The main ethical issue revolves around Peter's friend's unwanted sexual remarks towards his secretary, who was once a Playboy model. We will also focus on Peter's progression to becoming an effective and efficient manager. As the show progresses, Peter learns how to carry out the basic roles of management, such as planning, organizing, directing, and controlling his work environment, as well as learning to implement the strategic management process. He initially has a strong technical background in accounting and great interpersonal skills, but needs to develop his managerial skills in greater depth. At the same time, we will use Laos as a contrast to Peter. She will demonstrate a manager that has great management skills yet lacks the interpersonal skills to fully be an efficient and effective manager. Throughout the show, we will demonstrate her progression to becoming a strong leader that develops interpersonal and motivational skills. Throughout the episodes, the management styles of Peter and his wife Laos are compared and contrasted.